No, you're not looking at a white void. This is a binder. And this is something that I've been meaning to do for a long time. So for whatever reason, I've just been putting this off, and it started to really annoy me, especially with a recent collection that I've really been getting into. So I went to my local comic shop, Queen City Comic and Card in Pleasant Ridge, Ohio. Jeff is a great guy. I wanted to support local, so I went ahead. I already had a binder, but I got all the sleeves from him. So special shout out to Queen City Comic and Card. I've been a customer there for years and years. They've got 2 locations, actually. One is pretty close to the toy department. It used to be right next to it, but now it's like a mile or so away. But anyways, you know me. I collect toys. I don't collect trading cards. But toys come with trading cards, and I have been wanting to put them in a binder for a while just because it's kind of cool to have some sort of collection of cards, because I'm not a trading card guy. I've gotten some packs, mostly from friends or even the P.O. box, and I open it up and I'm like, oh, that's neat, but the cards I really like are the cards that have a toy to go along with them. And yeah, these are all of my toy action figure collecting cards, I guess. And this binder starts off with DC Multiverse, and it starts off with my personal favorite cards, the Joel Schumacher Batman movie cards. I do have a second Robin card here because I actually bought a second one to make a Nightwing custom, and I didn't want to just have this blank, so I just have a second Robin card. But yeah, I've got the Forever ones up top. I love the look of these. And then I do kind of have like Robin and then Batman and then the Forever villains. And then, you know, I kind of want to keep it looking decent. But yeah, it's really fun. And then the backs obviously have all the bios. So some of these cards are doubled over if they don't have unique backs. But if they do have unique backs like bios and everything, I do not cover them. This page irritates me. I need to look a little harder. This is my Arkham page, because I have Asylum Joker and Batman. I've got Prestige Knight Batman. And I've got a decent amount of the Arkham City figures. I do have Catwoman, but I don't know where her card is. I know I got her with the card. I got her new, but I don't know where her card is. I'm going to have to look for that. But yeah, there's my Arkham City page. I'm hoping I can find that card. Then this is the Batman. Very awesomely, it perfectly fits in one page. The first 2 rows are literally nothing but like Batman, Bruce Wayne stuff. And also the motorcycles had unique cards, which is very odd. But the bottom row has the figures. I do have the like collector edition. What was it? The Platinum Edition Catwoman with the movie accurate mask, but I don't know if she came with a card or not. I don't know where that is. But yeah, it's pretty much just, you know, the Batman. This card set's very odd because it has pictures of the figures. It doesn't have like pictures of the character or the movie or whatever. Those are pictures of the figures. Next up, we have comic Batman ones. I do have 2 of my very first McFarlane Batman figures on the top, Hellbat and the Todd McFarlane design. But I kind of, again, want to have some coherency. I've got like the Hush ones right there, Nightfall, Detective Comics, which is really cool. I'm definitely going to have a lot more of these as I continue to collect McFarlane Batman. I do have a second Detective Comics. It's kind of just a placeholder because I also have the Platinum Edition. But you can see some live-action Batmans down below. And then some Batmans that aren't necessarily Bruce Wayne on this page. And then right here, we have more of those cards that are just pictures of the figure, which is very odd. I did want to have ink as Batman Beyond right next to Batman Beyond, because I kind of liked that compare and contrast. But these are mostly just like Batman. Like these are figures of Batman. And there's an empty slot, just in case. And now these are cards of characters that are not Batman. Kind of an exception with Azrael as Batman right there, but I wanted the Azrael cards together. I've got Bane right there, Mr. Freeze. Do have a little bit of like some Nightfall action with Nightwing. Love that Robin card. That's actually one of my favorites, the Tim Drake Robin. And then we're almost done with McFarlane, actually. I've got Necron. I got that figure super cheap at Target for like $13, I think, the big Megafig Necron. Cyborg makes me mad because I love the OG Teen Titans, and I really want like a proper setup of the Teen Titans, and they have only done Cyborg. So I'm hoping they do that. And then we have some more cards of just the characters, and then we have 3 empty slots right there. These are some of the more special cards. Coming up next, these are the Page Puncher cards. Even though this animated Batman was, like, the card was in the style of Page Punchers, but that's the one that came with, like, that big display base. But yeah, those are, like, a whole different style. And then these are, like, more special cards. Collector Edition, Animated Series, Glow-in-the-Dark Joker, and the Fidgetal, the weird Fidgetal thing. And that's it for DC. Next up, we got Transformers cards. Let's go. I have so many Transformers cards. I did not realize how many Transformers cards I have. So I've got a decent amount of Energon cards here. I still have my Energon Megatron card. And that's shocking to me because that's a childhood toy of mine, and I actually still have the card. 6-shot. Love having the Optimus Prime card. I also have Prowl and Jetfire. I don't have cards for all the figures I have, but it's nice to have some. I do have the Cyberburn card, which is kind of like 2 pieces of cardboard wedged together. And I've got some of these Takara Tomy cards as well. Those are 2 Takara Dark of the Moon Transformers cards. Very similar to like the Iron Man 2 Hasbro ones where they're like multi-layered. I do have some of those, but I decided not to put those in the sleeves, at least for right now. And then we've got a Henkei Hound card as well. Next up, we got Combiner Wars. Let's go. Very odd series of cards here. Because Combiner Wars, like, switched from comic books to cards, like, halfway through. So it's not like you can ever have, like, a full card set of, like, a Combiner team. Because they never really did that. I've got, like, Megatron, a couple different Thundercrackers, both the Little Legends and the Leader class. A lot of Legends class ones on this page. And then over here we have, like, some Combiner team action going on. Got some Aerial Bots up there. And then we have Hotspot and Groove. Very interestingly, Hotspot, his card is based off his GDO figure. I don't know if you can see that. But yeah, you can see those do not have unique backs, so I doubled up on those. But Titans Return, these have unique backs, so I couldn't double these. I kind of tried to organize it by like Autobots and Decepticons, but then I kind of lost the whole narrative as I went along. But yeah, I've got some pretty neat cards. I love the whole style of like the heads going on. I want to make sure all the deluxe classes. I kind of organized it by size class. So you can see like deluxes start going into Voyagers. That's still deluxes right there. But I think right here, your deluxe goes into Voyager class, goes into Leader class as well. I love the Overlord card. That's probably one of my favorites. One of my favorite cards from one of my favorite figures. As my collection has evolved, I have gotten rid of a lot of figures from this era, and I did make sure to not have any cards of figures I no longer have, because it just didn't feel right to me. Next up, we have, some more, like, Legends class guys, but for Titans Return, these are the kind of cards that don't have the whole head thing going on. Very neat, very neat. And then this is an incomplete page because I don't have enough to fill it. But we've got a couple Titan classes on here, and then a little bit of bleed over. And then this very odd card for Grotusk, which is, like, oddly, like, off to the side. I don't know if you can see that. It's very oddly shaped, and it's a horizontal card, and it just doesn't really look right. But that's what they did. Next up, we got Power of the Primes. These are really cool cards. I have these organized based on, like, whatever prime they are assigned to, like, with the different colors and everything. So you can see, I don't even know what the colors necessarily mean. But we can see Optimus there, Cinder Soar, Optimal Optimus. And these two also have some bio on the back. Does it necessarily... Yes, so I guess Quintus is the orange one. Then there's Nexus as well, which is very odd. Alpha Trion's the pink one. Vector Prime's the blue one. And then we have some more over here, looking very neat. I guess we can try to figure out who's who. Solus is that light blue one. Megatronus is the red. And then Algamus. Algamus. Amalgamus. There we go. I don't even know. Is that one. And then my Cronus is that one right there. Okay, we got it. These are very odd, the Kingdom cards, because they're very odd and metallic. So these ones right here, the ones with like the diamond shape, those are ones that are like duplicates where the sticker, like I could keep the sticker on. I don't know if I have a complete set of these or not, because these cards always confused me when Kingdom was around, because you only really got, like, the Arc or Black Arachnia or Dinobot. I have so many, like, Dinobot and Black Arachnia ones, it's not even funny. But yeah, you peeled off the main sticker, and you could have, like, Dead Optimus. You have, like, 3 different cards for the Arc. And then on the back here, that's what the backs of them all look like. I do have some duplicate of those, too, just to fill it out. You can see Black Arachnia. Whatever Dynamus is, I have no idea what the hell Dynamus is. But that's that. And that's it for Transformers. Next up, I'm sure a lot of you guys are going to love this. I put all my old Galactic Battle Game cards in these. Unfortunately, Galactic Battle Game cards are significantly smaller than normal trading cards, which means that they kind of float around in there, and they're kind of easy to accidentally knock out. And I do have these doubled up, so you can kind of see like some poking through. It's kind of annoying. But obviously, I had to start with the clones and the Gen 1 style cards. I've got Wolf right there. That's the card for the very first figure I ever did a YouTube video on. I've got some Rexes right there. Some realistic clones up top from the Saga Legends line, back when Saga Legends actually meant something good. Then on the back here, let me scoot this so you can actually see both sides. More clones. I've got all the ARC troopers and everything. Very, very neat. I haven't looked at these cards in a long time, and it's very cool that I actually now have this binder where I can show you guys. These are my toy cards. We've got tons of Galactic Battle Game. There's just so many different characters. Got some of the... what planet were they on? Seleucami? Were they on Seleucami? I don't remember. It was the one where Rex got shot. It was that. I think it was Seleucami. It wasn't Felucia. No, I think it was Seleucami. We've got Scythe, and then now we've got, like, the non-named clone characters. Kind of have a bit of a Geonosis thing going on right there. I actually did a really great job of having these already organized when I had them in, like, a deck format. Like, I already had it all organized by clones, by Jedi, stuff like that. Like, I'd already done the work. I just had to put them in the sleeves. And, yeah, I think it turned out really good. This is where the clones end and where we start getting into some of the Jedi characters. I actually, oddly enough, only have 2 cards for Anakin and Obi-Wan, but I have, like, 3 cards for Ahsoka. I've got 3 unique cards for Ahsoka. And then I have some more Jedi, some droids, and then my only Rebel ground crew. Very sad. Jango Fett randomly right there, and leading into some bad guys. Dude, this was such a sick set. The Battle Droid 2-pack in Saga Legends. 2 fully articulated Battle Droids for the price of 1 figure. And they both came with a collector card. That is back when Hasbro cared, dude. That's when Hasbro cared. This is the golden era right here. These cards, the golden era. Because keep in mind, you know what else was running at this time? Vintage Collection. 2010 was like the peak of Hasbro Star Wars. And it is just getting worse and worse, man. Like, dude, I keep seeing those, whatever, Hero, Titan, whatever they're called, the new, like, 4-inch line, and they just look so terrible. I got the Stormtrooper, remember? And it was so trash. Got some Battle Droids here, a couple Grievous cards. And then, leading into some Scum and Villainy. Very proud to have the Serapis card dead in the center. Special thanks to Noah for sending that to me. I love that Serapis. We got some legends on this page, though. Pre-Vizsla, Embo, Coltesca. Some really, really good figures on this page, for sure. And then we have Cad Bane right there. Some more Bounty Hunters. And then one random Imperial, the Death Star Trooper. And that leads into this Imperial sleeve, where it's just got a lot of duplicates. A lot of Snow Troopers, Stormtroopers, and a Space Trooper. And you can see, like, the back instructions. That's actually just a pure instruction card right there. Then that's just the back. And then this is Gen 2. These are the Gen 2 cards that I think came out in 2012. Lined up with movie heroes and everything. So we have some of the commanders up top. We have the rest of the Wolf pack right beneath Wolf. Boss right in the middle, because of course. Hard case, unfortunately, the trio from that episode. Hard case is a different style card. Cut up. generic clone trooper. We don't have a lot of clone cards, unfortunately, but awesomely, these are backed. You can actually see, like, character art, the full character art on the back of these cards. This is where it gets kind of lame, unfortunately. We got a few more clones, and then we have a lot of, like, Phantom Menace movie hero stuff, and I just don't vibe. I don't really vibe with these too much. But I have these sorted by, like, Republic, because they all have factions, and they all have corresponding colors with those factions. So that's, like, all Republic figures right there. And then we have some Jedi up there. Oddly enough, I have 2, like, Winter Plo Koon cards. Don't remember where I got the second one, but I've got 2 Winter... Don't I have 2 Winter Plo Koons? Where's my other Plo Koon? Ooh, let's not knock him out. Yeah, I've got 2 Winter Plo Koons. I've got Gen 1 and Gen 2 of Plo Koon. And then leading into some Sith right there. That awesome multi-pack with Talzin and them. Well, technically just Night Sister, but she's based off Talzin. Then we got some generic ones, Chewbacca and Gungan Warrior. And then an Aqua Battle Droid. You can see the character art on the back there. I love that Vader card. That's a really good one. And then this is the lamest page of them all. We're almost at the end, guys. This is literally just the Pod Racer losers. Like, who cares? Mahonic! Whoa, I've got the... Do you have the Mahonic card? Oh, maybe you have Mars Guo. I am not a fan of the Pod Racers. Actually, a lot of those figures have just been in storage for me for a long time. I'm just not a fan of Pod Racers or Pod Racing. It was such a boring scene to me. I bought that multi-pack, and I honestly don't know why. And then Orising. And then our last page just has my Pixar Spotlight cards with, like, the concept art for Woody, Buzz, and then the Lightyear movie with all the different suits. And then my Mirrorverse Buzz card from McFarlane. And that's it. That's it. I have 10 extra pages back here to have easy access for growth, but I got, like, a big chunk of pages. Like, I bought 100 pages for $20. So I've got plenty of pages. But yeah, my favorite collection is definitely the McFarlane cards. I love the McFarlane cards. But I'm actually a really big fan of the Titan's Return as well. I think these cards just look gorgeous, dude. Like, especially all the deluxe to leader class with the headmasters going on. Such nice cards. The Galactic Hero ones, or not Galactic Hero, Galactic Battle Game. I wish they were a little bigger, but it's okay. The Kingdom ones actually don't look bad. And let me know if I don't know if I'm missing any. But overall, it's very nice, very satisfying to have this collection actually finally put in a binder. So they're not just sitting in a drawer and it's like, oh, I want to get to this card, and it's just in a drawer I have to dig through. Because I have a drawer of, like, all my collector cards, and because I'm not a big card guy. I just had these in a drawer and in a box. But now they are actually accessible and displayable. And yeah, I think it's cool. I think it's very cool. Alrighty, guys, I'm closing the book on this one. Okay, I'm done. Special thanks to channel members, as always. Thank you all so much for the continued support. Have a great one, guys, and I'll see you in the next video. Bye.